Devils. I am Jade Kilkenny.
And I'm Emily Vignier, and here are your sports and activities announcements for April 24th, Thursday.
We open up with congratulating Mr. Peterson and Mr. Hampstead on their impressive physical accomplishments this past week and weekend.
Mr. Peterson ran the Boston Marathon this past Monday and finished in the top half of the men's draw, with over 18,000 participants on the men's side of the marathon. Mr. Peterson came in with a time of 3 hours and 29 minutes and 16 seconds to finish in the top 9,000 of the event. His pace for the event was less than 8 minutes per mile as he ran 26.2 miles for the event.
Mr. Peterson has participated in many Ironmans in his career, and we are all super proud of his accomplishments. Once again, congratulating Mr. Peterson.
Mr. Hampstead completed the R2R2R hike, which stands for Rim to Rim to Rim hike on the Grand Canyon this past weekend. Rim to Rim to Rim is a grueling 43-mile trek from the South Rim to the North Rim and back to the South Rim of the Grand Canyon.
It covers over 11,000 feet of vertical climbing through switchbacks, cliff sides, waterfalls, and river crossing. He was able to cover the distance in 11 hours and 3 minutes.
As Mr. Hampstead stated, it was an epic, once-in-a-lifetime adventure. What an incredible feat and how cool of an experience that must have been. Congrats on a big accomplishment, Mr. Hampstead.
Moving on to girls track and field. The team braved the cold and windy Friday evening invite at Burrington High School to take 5th place at both the varsity and JV levels.
At the varsity level, Shania Vaughn took 5th place in both the 100 and 300 hurdles. The 4x100 relay of Nam Kuma, Heaven Adams, Maddie Markle, and Kayla Elliott finished in 3rd.
The 4x200 relay of Heaven, Corey Clay, Kayla, and Sinai took 2nd. In the field events, Faith Wujade took 6th in discus. Leah Wiesnick took 3rd in high jump. And Cece Scott and Anna Iwojo took 2nd and respectively in the long and triple jump events.
At the JV level, Michaela Welch finished 2nd in the 400. Blair LaRoche took 6th in the 1,600. Elizabeth Mertz finished in 3rd in the 100 hurdles. Yasna Pajona finished 6th in the 300 hurdles. And Jui Katani took 2nd in shot put and 1st in discus.
Hadley Bishop finished 4th in high jump. Katie Mertz finished 6th in pole vault, and Emanuela Restrepo finished 6th in long jump. The girls now move their focus to this week's invite at Hissingdale Dale South on Friday afternoon.
The varsity boys baseball team is red hot like our Cubbies and not like the White Sox. Our Blue Devils are now 12-3 this season. Here is the rundown of last week's of action.
On April 18th, the Blue Devils defeated Lake Forest by the final score of 5-4. Peyton Balanag got the win. He pitched 6 innings and had 8 strikeouts. Mason Squid Palmer got the save, and Colin Dreckman was 2 for 2, with 2 runs batted in. Also contributing in the win was Braylon McCarthy, who was 2 for 3, with 3 runs scored, and Colton Holmes went in 1 for 2, with a sacrifice fly and 2 runs batted in.
The Blue Devils then crushed Niles West in their next game by the final score of 10-0. Braylon McCarthy got the win and Mason Palmer got the save. Ethan Cole was 3 for 3 with a double and 3 runs batted in. Jack Wolf was 3 for 4 from the plate, including a double. Payne Balanak went for 2 for 4 and Colin Holmes hit a home run.
The Blue Devils host St. Joseph tomorrow here at the Almond campus and Buffalo Grove on Saturday. Best of luck, boys! Do you like to dance? Do you like to perform? Come join us for our last open gym, which is scheduled for May 1st for the Devilette Dance Team.
Tryouts begin with the tryout clinics on May 12th. Check out our flyer for more information on the dates, times, and locations. Tryouts are for interested athletes enrolled at Warren for the 25-26 school year.
Please make sure to register online before Monday. For more updates, follow us on Instagram at Warren Township High School Devilettes.
It's April, which means it's time to start thinking about preparing for the 25-26 cheerleading season. If you're interested in WTHS cheer, open gyms are a great opportunity for you to see what we're all about in more relaxed atmosphere.
Our next open gym will be held on April 30th from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. in the Almond Fieldhouse. Anyone is welcome to come meet new people, practice skills, get mat reps, and to see what Warren Township High School cheer is all about. Open to any current Warren Township High School students. Sign up on our school to attend.
The girls lacrosse team is currently 2-4 and defeated Highland Park by the final score of 7-0. Chloe Sims scored 4 goals and Tessa Harper scored 2 goals. Remy Rutson has 2 assists. Katie Procell had 8 ground balls and caused 2 turnovers.
Morgan Hiss had 4 ground balls and 4 caused turnovers. Kaylee Farias had a complete game shutout with 10 saves. Way to go, Blue Devils.
And now for some activity news and announcements.
Linker applications. We need interested sophomore and junior leaders to submit an application to be a Linker leader for our class of 2029. It is going to be an epic experience for our incoming freshmen and just as epic for our student leaders.
There is leadership in everyone, and we are excited to provide this opportunity for our students to take the lead on a very important work of welcoming, supporting, and encouraging our freshmen as they join Warren Township High School.
Applications to be a Link Crew leader will be accessible on Canvas. Just look for the banner on your dashboard. The deadline to apply is May 2nd.
Attention all students and staff, put this down on your calendars. You won't want to miss what goes down in one of the best events we have here at WTHS, the Live Arts Festival. It will take place tomorrow night from Friday 6 to 9 p.m. at the Almond campus.
Some of the events, displays, performances include Warren Theater Camp, Shakespeare Slam, Giggles and Bits, in addition performances by the Jazz Ensemble, Symphonic Band 1, activities such as caricature, shirt decorating, art contests, and much, much more.
This event is hosted by the Fine Arts Department and involves so many moving parts, but it is without the doubt the best event we have here at WTHS. Fun for the whole family. Again, it's tomorrow night, April 25th from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Almond campus. You don't want to miss it.
In honor of Earth Day, Mex would like to share some information about waste on our planet and some small things you can do to help reduce your footprint and promote sustainability.
Did you know that only 15% of the used clothes in the U.S. are reused? The other 85% are thrown away and headed straight for the landfill or the incinerator to be forgotten about. This way of throwing away clothes can contribute to pollution and clogging of waterways, as well as climate change. Here is a thought. You yourself can help boost the amount of clothes to be recycled and reduce the amount of clothes that end up in landfills.
On the north side of Warren's Oak Plain campus, we have a donation box that allows you to help donate and recycle your used clothes. Ask Mr. Boncher for more information.
Did you know when turning on an incandescent light, 90% of the energy given off as heat, 10% is given off as light. These lights should be turned off when not needed. You can also keep your room cool during the summer. Here's another fact.
Did you know that Americans throw away at least 300 million pairs of shoes each year? These shoes can often end up in landfills where it can take hundreds of years to break down. Here's another way you can help significantly reduce the amount of shoes that end up in landfills.
All you have to do is donate your shoes to Swalco's Reuse a Shoe service. Look for the donation bins near the main office at Oak Plain and Almond campuses, or ask Mr. Boncher for more information.
Almond students, the school year is coming to a close, and the current total of greeting cards completed and dispersed to senior citizens locally and around the country is over 5,500 cards.
Thank you to not only the students who have consistently helped throughout the year, but also the National Honor Society for completing over 100 cards this week.
Thank you for making this year our biggest and best year yet as we bring smiles to seniors not only in Lake County but all around the U.S. Great job, Blue Devils.
That's all for today. We will see you next Monday for our regular scheduled morning announcements.
Best of luck to all our student athletes as they compete this weekend.
Be sure to go to the Blue Devil portal for additional announcements that did not make this broadcast.
Remember, we are respectful, resilient, and engaged, now and always.
Go Blue Devils!